Namaste, my dear students of grade 8. How are you doing? I hope all of you are having a wonderful times there. So, what are you doing now? Maybe you are getting all your necessary materials ready. Your textbook, your notebook, pen or pencil. Before we begin, can you please tell me what did we discuss in our previous class? Very good. In our previous class, we discussed pronunciation, speaking, and the grammar section of Unit 3. So, what are we going to discuss today? Right. So, in our class today, we are discussing one another important part of this unit, that is listening, and also we'll deal with the grammar too. Okay, are you all ready with your all necessary materials? Very good. So here we begin with the listening, the first part of our lesson today. Okay, so here we go to a picture given in your textbook and discourse. All right, some of the question. You can see some of the question over there. Right. Now please tell me, where do you think, look, these people are? Can you please make a guess? Where are they now? All right. Are they in their classroom? No? So where do you think they are? Oh, they are in the hall. Do you think they are in the cinema hall, theater, movie? Okay. So now please tell me if they are in the cinema hall, or let's talk about the movie. So what might these people be watching? Can you please guess? What might they be watching? Wonderful. So they might be watching movie, right? Good. Do you also watch a movie? Right. So how often do you go to the cinema? Sometimes. That's great. Sometimes you go to the movie, okay, cinema, to watch some movies. But these days, okay, we can watch different movies at our home, right? You can watch movies there on television or YouTube channels as well. Thank you. That was great, okay? So they might be watching some movies there in the cinema, okay? So now we are going to begin with our listening task. But before we begin to start our listening, let me give you some very short instructions. You are familiar, but I just would like to recap what we have to do before listening. Are you all ready? Very good. So, look at the first. Okay? First, what can you see there? All right. You just listen to the audio and you just get familiar with the roles and the situations and the responsibilities who are talking there in the audio. Okay? So the first time I play the audio, you just get familiar with the audio. Look at her. Right. Again, look at here. I will play the audio for the second time, okay? And once I play the audio for the second time, what you have to do? Very good. So, yes, the second time I play the audio, then you have to choose the best option while you are listening, okay? There is given a kind of, let's say, the task for us. We have to choose the best option, okay? And while listening, you have to be attentive. You have to be careful to find the information while you are listening to the second time. Look at, you have one more chance to listen, okay? Now, the third time, we play the audio, what we do? Great. The third time I play the audio, you listen again carefully and make some necessary corrections. We revise, okay, our task, what we have to do there in the textbook. You do have your exercise, set of, let's say, the exercise there. So, you revise, you edit. If there are some answers missing or if there are anything to choose, you have to choose the missing answer and complete your task. So, I will play the audio for 3 times. Okay? The first time, I just play for your familiarness. Second time, you listen carefully and choose the best option, okay, that is given in our exercise. And third time, if anything is missing, then you have to complete the remaining task. So I hope all of you are pretty clear about the steps that we have to follow before listening, while listening, and also after listening. Right. So here we go to the task that we have to do after listening. Let me just, okay, take you to here, the exercise. What do you have to do? Yes, you have to listen to the audio and choose the correct options. So look at here. The young girl wants to go to a park, a swimming pool, or a movie. Okay? Where does the young girl want to go? You have to listen carefully and find where does she want to go. Either a park, a swimming pool, or a movie. And second question, you can say, who is going with the girl and her father? The girl's older brother, the girl's best friend, or the girl's mother. Okay, so who is going along with the girl and her father? You have to find either older brother or the best friend or the girl's mother. And next, see, what time does the activity start? You can see the time there, okay, 2:45 p.m. to 15 p.m. or 2:30 p.m. Okay, you have to find it. And number next is there, what does the girl want to do later? She wants to walk to the ice cream store, she wants to swim, or she wants to go down to the beach. Okay, here you can see, what does the girl want to do later? Okay, all right. You have to find where, maybe ice cream store, maybe to swim or to the beach. And next, what does the father want to do at the end of the day? Okay, at the end of the day, where or what will they do? Play a board game or watch a firework display or go to a restaurant. So, these are the options that you have to listen to the audio attentively and choose the best option. I hope all of you are clear about the exercises. So, if you are ready, here we go to listen for the first time. Okay? I'm going to play the audio for the first time for you all. Yes, just relax and listen to the audio and get familiar. Okay, who are talking there? What are they talking about? Okay, and where is the situation? Okay, where are they talking there? Maybe at home or somewhere out. You just try to guess. Here we go to the listening.
Dad, I'm bored today. I want to go to a movie.
A movie today? Well, I don't know. Here, let me look at the newspaper. Okay. Here's a movie that starts in the afternoon at 2:45. Well, should we take Mommy with us?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to wait for Mommy because she's at a meeting right now.
Okay.
All right, and what should we do after we see the movie?
Go on a walk. walk.
Well, where would you like to go on a walk? Would you like to go down to the beach or through the park?
To the beach.
To the beach. Well, that sounds great. And then maybe we can go out to eat tonight. Does that sound okay?
Yeah!
Very good. You have also listened to the audio carefully, right? So now you are familiar who are talking to one another and what are they talking about? Where are they talking there? Right? Very good. Now, I will play the audio for the second time. Okay? So here we go. Okay? To the second time. The second time, I play the audio. You have to do your task. Okay? You have to choose the best option there. Okay? So now, get ready. Okay? Be very attentive there. All right. Look at the task we have already discussed. Okay? So these are the tasks. You have to choose the best options. Okay? Now, let me play the audio for the second time.
Dad, I'm bored today. I want to go to a movie.
A movie today? Well, I don't know. Here, let me look at the newspaper. Okay. Here's a movie that starts in the afternoon at 2:45. Well, should we take Mommy with us?
Yeah?
Okay, we have to wait for Mommy because she's at a meeting right now.
Okay.
All right, and what should we do after we see the movie?
Go on a walk.
Well, where would you like to go on a walk? Would you like to go down to the beach or through the park?
To the beach.
To the beach. Well, that sounds great. And then maybe we can go out to eat tonight. Does that sound okay?
Yeah!
Wonderful. Right. You have now listened and found all the information. I hope there is no confusion there. Okay? So, did you find the information? Very good. Okay? But don't worry. If you have not found all the information from this second play, there is one more chance. But before that, please, I would like to request you all to choose the best answer quickly. Okay? You can choose the best option which you are sure about. If you are not sure about, don't worry, you have one more chance. Okay? So I will play the audio for third time. Okay? And then you have to decide your answer there. Okay? Have you decided your answer? Perfect. Okay. Now please get ready, okay, with your answer and check, okay, what is missing there, okay, or which answers are correct. So you can just check your answer, okay, listening to the third time. All right. Now listen to the audio for the third time. Okay. Are you ready? Good.
Dad, I'm bored today. I want to go to a movie.
A movie today? Well, I don't know. Here, let me look at the newspaper. Okay. Here's a movie that starts in the afternoon at 2:45. Well, should we take Mommy with us?
Yeah?
Okay, we have to wait for Mommy because she's at a meeting right now.
Okay.
All right, and what should we do after we see the movie?
Go on a walk.
Well, where would you like to go on a walk? Would you like to go down to the beach or through the park?
To the beach.
To the beach. Well, that sounds great. And then maybe we can go out to eat tonight. Does that sound okay?
Yeah!
Thank you. Thank you, my dear students. I guess all of you are pretty clear about all the information that you have to find listening to the audio. Okay? Good. So if you have found now your answer, okay, let's check. What is the answer for this first question? Okay? Yes. So the young girl wants to go to the where? Okay? Where does the young girl want to go? What is your answer? Perfect. Okay? You have already found the answer. The young girl wants to go to very good movie, right? Yes, Wonderful. The young girl wants to go to movie. Now tell me please. Okay. Who is going with the girl and her father? Either brother or her best friend or mother. So, what is your answer? Have you decided your answer or not? Already, you have already decided the answer. So, yes, who is going? Right, the girl's mother. Okay, the girl's mother is going with, yes, her and father. Okay, so that was the excellent. And what about next? What time does the activity start? I hope you noticed. Okay, what time does the activity start? 2:45, 2:15 or 2:30 p.m.? Have you decided? Very good. So, what time? Excellent. Okay, it's what? 2:45 p.m. Okay, the activity starts at 2:45 p.m. Great. And then what does the girl want to do later? Okay, what does the girl want to do later? Right, she wants to walk to the ice cream store, or wants to swim, or to the beach. Excellent. Okay, so the girl wants to go to the beach. That was great answer. Okay, you are brilliant, everybody. Okay, you listened and found that answer correctly. Now let's look at this next one. What does the father want to do at the end of the day? Right. Okay, so what does they want to do at the end of the day? Play a board game, watch a firework display, or go to a restaurant. Did you guess? Yes, very good. Okay, they are going somewhere out. Okay, maybe they are going to have their dinner somewhere out in the restaurant. Excellent. Okay, so yes. Okay, so you can tell me now what the father wants to, yes, go to a restaurant at the end of the day. Okay, they are going to have their dinner at a restaurant somewhere. So this is how all of you have found all the information from the audio. Well done. Okay, all of you have got the information easily, isn't it? Yes, you have found all the informations from the audio. Right, after listening to this audio, so what next are we going to do? Interesting. Okay, we are going to do, yes, look at this. Just sharing our experience. Okay, you can simply share the story of a movie that you might have watched to your class. Okay, yes, we have watched many movies. Okay, so what you can do? Right, you can share the story of that movie that you have watched. Okay, what was the story about? Okay, who were the stars in the movie? Okay, how the, let's say, film started, what happened in the very beginning? Okay, and what happened at the end of the movie? Okay, what did you learn from that movie? Right, you have watched many movies. Okay, so this is wonderful. Okay, you can develop your speaking habit as well. Okay, you watch movie and you can share that movies, the story of that movie to your friends. That's good habit for developing your speaking proficiency too. I hope you are doing. Okay, very good. So here we go to the next part of our lesson, dear students. So the second part of our lesson is all about grammar too. We discussed about the same lesson in the previous lesson as well. This is all about reporting, reporting yes no questions. Okay, so how do we report yes no questions? Okay, so this is what we are going to discuss some more exercise in our class. So are you ready? Very good. So here we go to some of the examples given in your exercise. Okay, so look at here. What is given? Look. Okay, in this very first exercise you can see, are you going to the store? Said Pawan. Okay, so this is the very first, let's say, the example. Now you just try to report, are you going to the store? Said Pawan. Who said? Pawan said. Okay, so let us do firstly this example. Okay, how we do it. All right, I will just show you how we can change this into repetitive speech. Okay, so let me write here firstly, are you going to the store? Said Pawan. Let me just show you here. Okay, are you, okay, let's see, are you going to the, let's say, are you going to the store? Okay, are you going to the store? Look at this. Are you going to the store? Who said this? Yes, Pawan said. Said Pawan. Okay, look at this. Are you going to the store? Said Pawan. Now how do we change it into repetitive speech? Okay, are you going to the store? Said Pawan. Alright, so now as we did in our, let's say, previous class as well, so who asked this? Very good, so Pawan. Okay, so Pawan what? Alright, so you can do there. Pawan asked. Okay, Pawan asked. And if it is ask no question, so what do we do there? Pawan asked if. Okay, Pawan asked if, are you going to the store? Pawan asked me. So you write Pawan asked if, then what? I. Okay, Pawan asked if, look at here, are you going to the store? If I, then you write, this is in present tense and we have to change this are into was. So Pawan asked if I was, going to the store. Look at this. If I was going to the store. Look at this. So what changes did you notice there? Here we write here what? Pawan asked, because this is yes no question. Okay, if it is yes no question, then look at here, question, interrogative, so we have to write here asked. Okay, yes, and look at there, are you going to the store? Then we have to join. Okay, look at there, the connectors here, if, or you also can write there whether. Okay, if. And who did Pawan ask? Pawan asked to me, right? So look at here, so Pawan asked if, so you write here, this is you is, let's say, you is second person, right? So the second person is sent according to, let's say, object. So object is who? Me. So if I, then look at here, this is in present tense and that is changed into, look at, past. Okay, this, look at here, are is changed into words. So if I was going to the, store. Okay, so this is how we sense this one. I hope you got some idea, how to change. All right, dear students, so now let's see. Okay, look, Pawan asked. Okay, if we have to connect interrogative, I mean this yes no question with what? Either if or whether. So if I was going to the store, you are pretty clear. Now look at second one. Okay, there is a little difference between first and second. Look at this. Is your sister coming to the party? Says Pallavi. Okay, look at here. Here was said, but here is what? Says. Okay. Now, is your sister coming to the party? Who says? Pallavi. So now, how do you change? Very good. Okay. So, Pallavi asked or asks. What do you think? Okay. Is your sister coming to the party? So, Pallavi asked. Okay. Pallavi asks. And here, look at, is your sister coming to the party? How do you change? Now you have to think a bit. If here is, if let's say this reporting verb, okay, it is in present tense. Look at here. Do you change the tense in the reported speech or not? No, you do not. Okay, change the tense in the reported speech if this reporting verb says is in present tense. Let's see how it is changed. Okay, you can see here, Pallavi asks. Okay, and you also can write whether, either if or whether. Okay, so Pallavi asks whether, which sister? My sister. Okay, look at this. Pallavi says she's asking to me. So whether, look at this, your, it's the second person. It changes according to object. That object means who? She's asking me. So whether my sister is going to the party. Now, what did you find? Here, this are is changed to was, but here, this is not changed. Because, what is the reason? The reason is, this reporting verb is in present tense. If it is in present tense, you do not change the tense in reported speech. So, Pallavi asks whether my sister is going to the party. This is how you change the second one. And what about the third one? Look at this, please. Sophie said to me, do you like pizza? Look. Okay. Sophie said to me. Okay, who asked? Good. Sophie asked me. Okay. Sophie asked me, do you like pizza? Okay. Then what? Whether or if. Then this second person you is changed according to object, me. So if I, and this like is present tense, now you have to change into past tense. So that is very good. Liked pizza. Okay, let's see how it is changed there. Yes, Sophie asked me if I liked pizza. Okay, Sophie asked me if I liked pizza. What changes took place there? You can see here, it is connected with if, okay, and the second person is changed according to object. So here is I, and tense. This is present tense, and it changed into again past tense. Liked, if I liked pizza. I hope you are clear to these examples. Now, here we go to, yes, number D. Siddhartha said, does your cat like to chase mice, Rani? Okay, who asked? Siddhartha. Whom? Rani. So you write, Siddhartha asked whom? Rani. Then what? We have to join it with if or whether. So if, look at here, the second person is changed according to object. Object is Rani. So then if what? Rani means her cat. If her cat like it changed into, very good. If her cat liked to chase mice. Excellent. Let's see now. Okay. Siddhartha asked Rani, okay, if her cat, okay, the second person, so object is Rani. So if her cat liked to chase mice. Very good. This is how you changed this one. And look at next one. The guest inquired, is it raining outside? Okay. The guest inquired, is it raining outside? How do you say? Inquired. Okay. Yes. I guess you are now pretty sure. So the guest inquired, and if or whether, okay, is it raining outside? How do you say it? Very good. This it is third person, and third person is no change, okay? It, and it change into, this is present tense into past tense. How do you change? Very good. Let's check, okay? So what is your answer? Very good. The guest inquired whether it was raining outside. Right? Very good. Now, look at next. Did you finish your homework? The teacher asked. Okay? Did you finish your homework? Okay, the teacher asked. Now, you can simply change yourself. I guess you are familiar. The teacher asked. Okay? Then if. And this is the, let's say, did you finish your homework? Okay? This is simple past tense and you have to change into past perfect. So if and I, okay, this is the, let's say, second person. Second person is changed according to object. So the teacher asked whom? Me. So if I, and in past participle, had finished whose homework? My homework. Yeah, here is your, okay, that means it's changed into again object, so my homework. Very good. Yes, so let's discuss this number G. So are you feeling well? Asked my mom. I guess you are pretty sure now. Okay, so who asked? My mom asked. Okay, if I was feeling well. Okay, now you're pretty sure my mom asked if I was feeling well. Okay, so this is how you can easily change for number G. And number S, please tell me, my friend said, does your boss expect you to work overtime today? Okay, look at here. Who asked? My friend asked. And look at this. This is in present tense. Does your boss expect you to work overtime today? If or whether, okay? If, who? If my boss, okay? If my boss, this is in present tense, then what? Expected me. This is second person, okay? Me. To work overtime. Now, one more new thing, this today. Okay, we have to change this adverb as well. So how do you change this today? Good. It is changed into that day. Okay, let's see. My friend asked whether my boss expected, you see there, expect is changed into expected, me to work overtime that day. Clear? Very good. And look at here. Smita wanted to know, is your favorite color purple? Okay. Wow, who wanted to know? Smita. So Smita wanted to know if, now you are sure, okay? Smita wanted to know if, your means second person again, I. Is it I? No. Is your favorite color purple? If, my, okay? If my favorite color, and is again changed into what? Excellent. Now you are sure. If my favorite color was purple. Let's see. Yes, Smita wanted to know if my favorite color was purple. And look at the last example. The boss said, did you see the news this morning? Okay. Okay, the boss asked. Okay, the boss asked, and here, if what? I, and this is in simple past tense, so you have to change into again past perfect. So if I had seen the news this morning, it's changed into that morning. Okay, if I had seen the news that morning. Look, now you are excellent, my dear students. Okay, the boss asked if I had seen the news that morning. So in this way, you have changed these old exercises given in your textbook. I hope you got wonderful idea how to change yes no questions into reported speech. Okay, you learned here. Look, yes, subject, then what? Asked and inquired, or wanted to know, or wondered, or let's say we also can say wanted to learn. And we have to join that with either if or whether. Yes, and then After joining if or whether, then subject again, okay? And that verb should be in past. Look at there. Or if it is, let's say, in the past tense, simple past tense, then we did like this, you know, had plus what? Past participle, okay? So this is how we got to know how to change the yes no questions into reported speech, okay? Yes, my dear students, this is how we learned the interesting ideas to change yes no questions into reported speech. Now please tell me, what did we learn in our class today? Right. So in the first part of our lesson, we listened to the audio and interestingly found some missing information in the exercise. Okay? And in the second part, we learned how to change yes no questions into reported speech. So this is how we learned, okay, these two skills in our class. Now, before we wrap up, okay, end of our class, let me just assign you a very simple, let's say, the task for you all. Please, you can simply make some, let's say, yes no questions of your own, okay? Are you learning English? Okay, so are you doing your classwork? Okay, can you do this yourself? You just try to make some yes no questions and change into the correct reported speech and show it to your teacher so that you can see, you can find yourself, okay, how confident you are to change the yes no questions into reported speech. So with this, we have come to the end of our class for today. I hope you have better understood the ideas, the techniques from the lesson. Thank you very much for your active participation in the lesson. So we'll be meeting in the next lesson. Till then, I would like to wish you all a nice time ahead. Thank you so much. Namaste. Bye-bye.